I'm Roger for Moonshine Designs Nursery, and I'm not out in one of our greenhouses because it's raining right now. And if I was trying to do this in a greenhouse with the rain hitting that poly on the outside, you wouldn't be able to hear me at all. It'd just be a bunch of noise. So I'm in here in my shop. We're going to talk about here plug flats. Model A, Model B. Model B's not so good. Left a 1-star review on it. Normally I don't do reviews on things like that. It was promptly taken down. That was interesting. So I'm going to get into this and explain exactly what these are and what the differences are coming up. Plug flats are not equal. And I'm going to show you what I mean here. This here is one of the ones we use. We use about 1,000 of these a year. It's a 72 cell plug flat. It's made by T.O. Plastics. We've used these for years and years. This is also a 72 count plug flat. And this is called like Grower Select. So there's a difference here. I think you can see right side by side here that the T.O. Plastics is taller than this one. And this has made a huge difference here for us because when I ordered these, I ordered them from, I'll even drop the name of where I bought this stuff. It's Greenhouse Megastore. We buy a lot from them. And in the past, we've always bought these. We buy them by a case of 100, buy a few cases at a time. So we don't have a whole lot of storage space. Well, I needed more of these, so I went up and grabbed a couple cases of the 72 count. Part of this is my bad because I didn't read that they had changed brands. I just saw the picture. I didn't look at it that close. It's the same thing we get all the time. Order a couple cases. The gator opened them up. I'm like, what is this crap? So there is a huge difference in soil volume. So this is listed as 34 cc's of soil volume. That's cubic centimeters. This is listed as 3.6 cubic inches. Okay, so how many cubic inches is 34 cubic centimeters? That is 2.07. So as you can see, there is a huge difference in media volume. This makes a big difference, not just for us because we do this commercially, but if you're buying these and you're wanting to grow things at home or you're in your own greenhouse or whatever you may want to use them for, these have considerably less volume to them and they're going to dry out a whole lot faster. So you're going to have to really keep an eye on it. You'll also have a situation where your plants are going to outgrow this flat much faster than they would with something like this. Another thing that the T.O. Plastics have, and I hope you can see them, there's a raised ridge on each side of the cell. That forces the roots down. It keeps them from doing this thing and circling. These don't have that. They got a little bit of embossing there, but it's not going to be enough to stop roots from circling. And the other thing I found as I've had these for a little while now, after they're out in the sun for a while, they get very brittle. And they also do not self-support. If you have this flat, as it is here, and it's full of media and plants, and you pick it up, it's going to do this. They are not self-supporting. The T.O. Plastic ones are to a point. Now, I'm not making a commercial for T.O. Plastics. There's other companies that make these too, and we also buy from some of the other companies. Dillon, Popple, there's quite a few commercial manufacturers. I just wanted to bring this up. You could carry this just fine. A lot of times we'll throw a daisy flat underneath, which is a mesh flat, just for a little extra support. They don't fit in there perfectly well, but they do support it if you need to carry a couple of them or 3 of them, and I've been known to carry 3 at a time. So these do not fit in the daisy flats at all. They do fit in what they call a germination tray, which is a little shallow 1020 tray. Those are very flimsy too. So it's going to give you a heads up here about these Grower Select plug flats are what I call subpar. So here's another picture here side by side, so you can see how much smaller the cells are in the Grower Select one than the T.O. Plastics or Dillon or Popple or whatever other brand you want to look at. This is very, very standard. This is what I would call substandard. So I may have created a quandary for the hobby gardener or the home gardener where maybe you only need 10 of these, where we need 1,000 of these. So yes, these are better quite a bit. Where do you get them? Well, there's lots of places where we can get them. As far as a home gardener or hobby gardener is concerned, where you only need maybe 10 or 20 or maybe even 50, that could be a problem because these are sold in cases 100. To name a few places as a source, Carlin Sales, Hummer International, BFJ Supply, and I'm probably, that's the places we buy from most of the time. So those are your alternate sources for the better plug flat, or start doing some shopping around and look and make sure you pay close attention to what the media volume is for your cells. So if you got anything out of this, appreciate getting a thumbs up. Helps our channel. I'm Roger from Moonshine Designs Nursery. Thanks for watching. See you in the next one.